Well, good Tuesday morning to you. Here are the agriculture stories we've been following so far today. Starting off, you'll remember that last week President Donald Trump said there's no such understanding between the two countries to scale back on duties on each other's goods. One of those goods being hit hard, as you know, is soybeans. During the National Association of Farm Broadcasting convention, Ed Beaman of the U.S. Soybean Export Council explained that despite being in the middle of a trade war, they are still promoting U.S. soybeans in new and emerging markets.
Long before the tariff issue became a real issue, we identified several key markets that we thought would have great opportunity for U.S. soy to enter into over time. And we really looked at the opportunity in terms of how much soy are they using compared to what some of these more mature markets were using.
Beaman says sub-Saharan Africa is one of those markets. The region is experiencing huge population growth, and a few of the countries have seen steady economic growth. A key country, he says, is Nigeria.
We think over time Nigeria could be a 5 to 10 million metric ton market for U.S. soy. That's, again, over time. I'd remind the listeners that we worked in China for about 12 and a half years before we sold any U.S. soy, and look what that market has become. So we have a long-term optimistic viewpoint of Nigeria. Some of the things we're doing there now is trying to identify really where we can best fit and what the need is. And there's an overwhelming problem with protein deficiency. So if you ask yourself the logical question, what are the things we can do to help overcome some of these protein deficiency issues, it leads you back to a discussion about animal protein and soy for human consumption. That leads you to soybeans.
Also this morning, China's agriculture ministry said yesterday it will launch an investigation into the illegal production, sale, and use of African swine fever vaccines in the country, citing online reports of their use by some farmers. That's according to Reuters. The ministry has previously warned against the use of such products after reports of both imported and homemade products being used in China. No country has yet approved of a vaccine for the deadly hog disease. That is the latest in agriculture news from the KRVN Soybean Board Newsroom, and our KRVN app will keep you up to date throughout the day.